I'm Nick Altmeyer with linkinglewiscounty.com. Here this morning at the Village of Lowville's 2025 Memorial Day Parade. So we're right here at the entrance to Veterans Memorial Park, and we'll let you take in the sights and sounds of the parade as it enters the park here. Head into the park here, where we're going to have a small ceremony going on. I think they're going to raise the flag and lay a wreath here. So we'll just kind of watch them enter into the park here as the ceremony continues.
He almost, like, this fall, he was saying he was really sad about it. No, he wants to stay back.
That would be fine.
You're a mattress. You would have run You're welcome.
Way easier. Yeah, they got to move up.
Line up a little bit. No, he wants us to go forward. Line up with us. Ready, one, break, push.
I'd like to thank everybody for being here today on this Memorial Day. We've had a tremendous turnout. Thank you to the Scouts, the Fire Department, the band, everybody for being here today. It's greatly appreciated. I know a lot of days we've been up here and not a lot of people out there, but this is a tremendous turnout, so we thank you for that. I just want to do some very brief introductions. In formation over there, we have Derek Thornberry, who's the senior vice over at the Marine Corps. The commandant couldn't make it today. We have Mike Schenk here from Senator Mark Walczak's office. He's his chief of staff and a friend of veterans. I gotta tell you, I'll call this guy about a veterans issue, and within hours he gets back to me, and we appreciate that support. Very briefly here, Lieutenant Colonel David Amador is going to be speaking. He's the commander of the 310 GSAD, General Services Aviation Brigade of the 10th Mountain Combat Aviation Brigade, unit that's worked with our Legion for the last 12 years. They've helped out at our food pantry. They've just done tremendous stuff for us over the years, and we appreciate that. We have Dennis Everson here, who's the incoming VFW commander. The mayor was supposed to be here. I'm not seeing him anywhere. We also have the incoming, this is my last year as commander of the Legion. Jim Henry, who's over here in formation, is our incoming commander. So first off, thank you to all of them. At this point, I'm going to turn it over to the Colonel for some brief remarks.
Yeah, Dave.
All right, Todd, thank you. Hey, friends, let's give another round of applause for the band. Great job from the young team. Thank you. Lee, thank you for the opportunity to address the town of Lowville this morning. As Lee said, we've had a great relationship with this VFW post for over a decade now. We returned from Iraq about 4 months ago, and while we were away, the love and gratitude from this organization and from a lot of the families and friends throughout the North Country was definitely very important for our success and ability to accomplish our mission. So thank you, Lee, for that. And thank you again for today and the opportunity to speak to all of you on this solemn occasion. So good morning, distinguished guests, friends, and neighbors. Thank you for being here today on this Memorial Day. We gather not as individuals, but as a community, one rooted in shared values, shared history, and a deep respect for those who have served our nation and never returned. In towns like Lowville, where the landscape is shaped by both the quiet strength of the Tug Hill Plateau and the enduring resilience of the people who call it home, you know what it means to stand together. You know the value of hard work, of service, and of sacrifice. And today we pause to reflect on a sacrifice that runs deeper than words can fully capture, the sacrifice of fallen servicemen and women. Memorial Day is often filled with parades, like today, flag waving, spring breeze, and laughter of children enjoying a long weekend. These are good things. They remind us of the freedom we enjoy. But the heart of this day is quieter. It is solemn. It is a moment to remember that the freedoms we celebrate were paid for with the lives of those who believed in something greater than themselves. For every name etched in stone or remembered in a photograph, there is a story of courage, of duty, and of love. These were the sons and daughters of small towns and big cities, of farms and factories of every walk of life. Some were barely out of high school when they shipped off. Some never had a chance to come home. Others returned, but left parts of themselves on distant battlefields. Lowville has known this sacrifice. This town has sent its sons and daughters to serve in every major conflict this nation has faced. and you have felt the ache of loss that follows when one of our own does not come home. For those families, Memorial Day is not just a date on the calendar, it is every day. And so today we honor not only the fallen, but also the families who carry this memory forward. But their remembrance is not passive. It calls something out of us. It asks for us to consider how we might live in the light of the lives that were lost. Are we treating our freedoms with care? Are we standing up for one another? Are we working to make this nation, our home, worthy of the price that has been paid? The men and women we honor today believed in sacrifice. In their memory, let us serve each in our own way. Serve our neighbors, serve our town, serve the ideals of democracy, justice, and unity that define this nation at its best. As we leave here today, let's carry that responsibility with us. Let's take time to speak the names of the fallen, to learn their stories, and remind them and the next generation that freedom was never free. It was earned and protected by those who gave everything. May we remember them not only with words, but with our actions, with lives fully lived, honorably and gratefully. Thank you, and may God bless the fallen, the families, and this proud community. Thank you.
We're going to render honors to the deceased here in just a minute. Everyone's invited back to the Legion. Over here, we'll probably have the 310 flag hanging, and also the VFW and the Marine Corps League. We do museum tours at the Legion.
Veterans Commander, render honors to the deceased.
Color guards, present arms. Firing squad, ready on the firing line. Load and fire. Load and fire. Load and fire. Order, home. Reset, home.
Thank you again, everyone. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for coming.